Another update on my Hermes build. Let me show you how she looks right now. Got some more things drying. I had the saucer all put together last night and left it overnight to dry. Taking the tape and the clips off. Got a nice seal all the way around. Just gonna have to do a little touch-ups here and there on the paint and get some little light bleeds taken care of. Also ran into a problem here with the bussard collector. The way these metal geared engines are, they have a little notch in the drive shaft, and so you can't just stick it into the cap here, otherwise it won't really spin. So I had a piece of styrene that was really thin in there before, but after a few, I'm not sure how many rotations, the drive shaft just kind of literally melted away that piece of styrene in there because it's so much stronger than it. So I've cut a thicker piece and I've got that drying in there right now, and hopefully that'll be able to stand the pressure of that drive piece. I can't believe that broke up. I hate that little tiny phaser bit on there, but since it's not really needed to be a phaser for me, I guess I'm gonna just trim that off. That's such a delicate piece, and it invariably ends up snapping off and you don't even know it. So I'll trim that a little bit and just make that a little bulb at the bottom of the planetary sensor. Bummer. Ugh. So that's how she looks right now. So let me plug her in, give you the partial effect since I still have some parts off. Now you can see the colors there in the little reflection there on the camera lens. I've got it on the saucer right there. So you can see I've got some static lights and then blinkers going. And that's just giving a nice bright effect. And if I put the cover on, you can see that a little bit better now. Okay. There's my little blinking strobe at the bottom aft of the nacelle. Now on the nacelle, you can see that I took these parts that normally go in the secondary hull right before the insignia, and I just shaved those down on the bottom side because there's a little notch in them. A protuberance, I should say, not a notch, but a protuberance, and I just shaved that down flush and glued those on there, so then I can just put my decal along that and have it lined up well. There's my neck. I still need to paint in the vents here. They shouldn't be the same color as the hull. And I did 4 chiller grills. Is that what you call those things? The intercoolers, sorry. Decided to do 4 of them on this because I've got a bunch of spare parts from these other builds I did, and I just kind of like how that looks. Let me pick this up. You'll also see, come on, power, stay on there, the aft bulb here. You can see that flickering effect that I've got going in it because I've got a flickering white LED in there, and it gives it a nice pulsing effect. Let me see if I can get a little darker in here so you can see that. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, and here's the impulse engines. I still need to frost the red backing in there so that that just diffuses a little bit more. But I like that more developed look to it with those kit bash parts. And there's my hangar bays, and you can see the blinking strobes on the exterior of it. and those are yellow. You can't really tell it that well in the light that I've got going right now. There's my 2 strobes, that end, my 2 front strobes, and then underneath. And then there's my floodlights, which will show up the insignia there. And then you see these that I've put in at the tips of the landing pads. I like having that effect in there as well. And then this pinstriping that I've been doing on my builds, I think that just adds a nice little extra touch. So it's not just plain. And so I've got this on my Excalibur build and my USS Corling builds. So there she is. So just letting some more things dry right now. So there's the Hermes right now. I'll get you another video when I get some more done. Thanks.